is the ship that goes sailing somewhere beyond the sea. She's there watching for me. If I could fly
That was Beyond Sea by Bobby Darin. I am in honor of being National Seafood Month. I'm Jada Feliciano with my splendid co-anchor,
Chelsea Crowder.
Hey Chelsea, did you know the pumpkin splat was on Sunday?
Yes, and I heard it was a blast. Thanks, Fire Truck 56, for doing that.
What are you two doing here?
We wanted to be co-anchors.
And co-anchors.
Well, okay, that works. We've had 4 co-anchors before. Besides, with the 2 of you already doing sports and weather, you may as well warm up your pipes.
Thanks.
On Tuesday, there's an RTI meeting for teachers during their planning.
There's also math science after school on Tuesday, and it meets in the 10th building.
6th grade study hall meets in Ms. Blanco's room after school on Tuesday.
And let's not forget the technology meeting for committee members in the library. It starts at 3:15.
And not to mention that there's a municipal election in Colorado on Tuesday. Teachers and staff, make sure you drop off your votes.
Sounds like a busy day. On Wednesday, there's choir after school. I bet they're getting ready for their winter concert.
I bet you're right. On Thursday, we've got another busy day. There's high school leaders meeting after school.
There's also the Reflections Award ceremony reception in the gym and cafeteria from 5 to 7 p.m.
Don't forget the Foot by the Foot art show. It's a Foothills Art Center from 5 to 7 p.m.
I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds like fun. Let's turn to the weather at this time. Will it be nice for the 2nd grade field trip? I heard they're going to Lookout Mountain today.
After a string of nice days, we got another one in store. 2nd grade will have a fine time on their field trip to Lookout Mountain today. The temperature should reach 70 degrees, although they might need a light jacket up there because it's often breezy in the foothills. Still, not bad for the first week of November. The rest of the week, we'll see clouds and much cooler temperatures. There's also an almost certainty chance for frost on Thursday and Friday night, so pick up any and all tomatoes from your garden before they turn to mush. Finally, several ski resorts have opened in the last week. Are you a skier or a snowboarder? Then break out the wax. That's it for the weather desk. Now let me rejoin my fellow anchors for the rest of the news.
Thanks, Noah, for that report. Sounds like a seasonal week for the first week of November.
Don't forget that Friday is the end of the first trimester.
1 trimester down, 2 to go, and don't forget that choir also meets on Friday.
Now let's turn to this week's Class 5. Miss Jones has some very healthy aquarium plants that are absolutely taking over her fish tank. Free to the first taker.
Now it's time to talk sports. What a weekend. Football, the World Series, soccer. Here's Justin to fill us in.
Thanks, Chelsea and Jada. Wow, what a Broncos game. There should be no more doubt in anyone's mind that Peyton Manning is still one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And talk about defense. The Broncos crushed the Packers 29-10. And poor Aaron Rodgers looked pathetic, didn't he? Or were you watching the World Series? The final game was on at the same time as the Bronco game. Yikes. Who knew which game would be better? If you are a Kansas City fan, there's no doubt that you were watching baseball and saw the Royals defeat the Mets by a score of 7-2. They hadn't won the World Series in 30 years and 5 days. Go Royals! Now let's talk soccer. The Colorado Rapids played the Portland Timbers last Sunday. They had a pretty rough game and lost 4-1. However, they made a pretty good goal. Let's take a look.
Offers into the box. Porter's corner, something as far as starts. That's been a chance for Baji. Shoots forward, blocks, and goes in. Colorado has equalized in the 13th minute. A deflected shot. Dominique Baji has leveled it for the Rapids.
Hey, who thinks the pumpkin splatting should be a professional sport. Sunday Splat was so much fun. Anyways, that's it from the sport desk.
Great report, Justin.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of the VBC.
We're going to close with another song to celebrate National Seafood Month.
See you next time.